Okay, yeah,
That
I don't.
is,
I mean, it was just a thought. It's an excellent
yeah.
guide to tarot and interpretation, and may help us if, however, these tarot cards play out. If for some reason they, you know, you know, have a reading, or we get a reading, or we have to
Well,
interpret something.
basically, we've already figured out what they kind of do. Once a deck is made, what you do is you take one of the cards, tear it in half, and a magical effect happens. And we're currently in the process of basically tearing up the entire first deck to see what each card does. And once we have that information, the second deck will then become the one we actually use for useful things.
Okay.
So there's if you go on the boards, there's a thread called the tarot cards. There's a link there with a nice spreadsheet of what we've discovered so far, and you can see what all the different tarot cards do so far that we know of.
From a very out of game perspective, this will also give Allie, or sorry, Jess, at some point, a reason to begin to learn spreadsheets. Spreadsheets, because there's nothing more exciting than a spreadsheet.
In fact,
Jess, what stuff did you grab to tool up with? I'm curious.
I don't think I grabbed anything.
Might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Might be worth considering.
Real quick though, I'm gonna go AFK for like a minute or two, if that's all right.
yeah, no worries.
Yeah,
we'll punish you later. You'll be fine. So, you guys have tooled up. Be sure that she gets whatever tool up stuff she needs, Corey, because
yeah, she'll probably just take a knife and a pistol with
that's
ammo.
fine. Yeah, they do have like laser pistols and shit available, but that's a whole different skill, of course. So most of the players don't want them; they just hoard them for whatever reason.
You know what? Just how much space would one of the larger pistols, well, one of the pistols, the normal from this age, how much space would it take?
From this age, those things are huge. This is the hog leg pistol. This is the fucking Colt pistol, which is this huge, heavy thing. And when you want to reload it, you don't pop out the cylinder. No, they haven't developed that tech yet. You have to open this little door, and then you take out the bullets one at a time, right? And then you have to put in the new bullets one at a time. It is the slowest, pretty much, it's a paperweight, a really heavy paperweight after your 6 shots. You shouldn't even consider using it in the same combat after the first 6 shots are done. It's unless you want to beat somebody with it, and it's so heavy that it does form an effective club.
The weight is a sign of reliability.
Exactly.
I'll take one and a holster as well.
Oh my god! It goes all the way to your friggin' knee. It goes.
Yeah, I was expecting that. And I want to ask. They said they have a tailor here, don't they?
Oh, yes. The official embassy tailor, of course.
I would like, and this is good because it ties in with something else. I want to request a pencil and paper, and I want to sketch a very basic kind of Jedi-like robes that they can make for me.
Sure, give me a sketch roll. It's a great way to tie in building up your sketching skill, which seems to have become an important part of your life.
Yep, I'm bad.
We'll get right on it, says the tailor, as he looks at this just hot mess, and he goes, all right. You will soon get the worst robes in the universe.
All right. Okay, so I have there's 6 bullets in this, yes?
Yes, you can tell because each of them seems to weigh about half a kilo. They're just huge bullets and a big, heavy paperweight of a gun. It's the kind of gun that will make you walk funny, which explains a lot about cowboys and John Wayne.
Basically, I just wanted the robe to be long enough to cover the pistol, so it's not seen.
It's going to take them a while to make that. They're looking at this thing like, sure.
When you say a while, do you mean like a
Day.
day or
Yeah.
a day? Okay. That's a
Yes,
day.
but well, yeah, I mean, if you're not in a hurry, this is not a problem. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, we do have stuff. Well,
time.
okay. If it'll take a day, we have time to pop over to Gotham. Maybe that will just take a day and then we'll come back. Then once we're done with that, and then we'll go over to Cyberpunk eventually. Hopefully.
Gotham should have normal stuff, right? I mean, they're not.
It's in the
futuristic,
60s,
right?
though. It's in the 60s.
Oh, it's in the
50s,
60s.
60s. Yeah, it's reverted back in time, kind of a thing. Well, I don't know if we want to wait for Ali or not, or Jess, right? Because I have an interesting way that I want to try and get to Gotham, which may or may not work. But basically, we need to procure some kind of a truck in order to transport all the spices once we buy them. And I wanted to go to Burlington, find the milk truck, and attempt to shadow walk that over to Gotham. But I don't know if that will work.
It's not a problem just dragging her along and stuff since she's had to go AFK. I'm assuming for something important rather than I need to wander around the house and kill cats. Well, actually, that would qualify.
No, yeah.
No, I mean, it's up to you. I don't mind waiting or...
Yeah. Oh, no, we can try that.
Yeah, we can.
Do you know how to drive a car?
I do.
Great. Because I don't. All right.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, let's head over to Burlington and see if we can find the milk truck.
Howdy, what can I do you for? Says otter-headed Clem.
Hot towel, please.
Where are you going back to?
Burlington.
Them too?
Yes, please.
Hot towels go on, hot towels come off. Clem's a human again. That's reassuring. You're back in Burlington. Burlington, the city that never changes. Or does it?
Okay. Since I've been there before,
Many times.
I kind of know where I'm going. To the milk truck.
Oh, yeah, you go to Moo Cow Milk.
Yes.
It's got a big picture of a cow out on it, just in case you didn't get it from the name.
Is the door open?
No, of course not. It looks like there's a closed garage door, and then if you go up some steps, then there's another closed door that goes into the residence, etc. They seem to be closed up tight. Thus disrupting your entire plan.
Well, I mean, I can just break the door open, but...
Sure.
Depends how I want to do that. You know what? This is a great opportunity to use my new tool. Unless, of course, Doc, you have a more subtle way of getting inside.
You've muted yourself again, Corey.
All right, no, I do not have that skill to subtly enter doors unless you have a key.
I'm gonna. That would be useful, but no.
That would be a big help.
I'm gonna pull out my lightsaber, point it at the door handle area, press the button, and just. Bzzz.
No problem. You discovered that it's not as cool as a George Lucas lightsaber where it can put a hole in a cave. Essentially, it's much like battering down a door with a sword or an axe. You have to hit it a lot because it does normal damage and stuff.
Disappointed.
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
Otherwise, it would just be a D. There would be no dice to the damage. You just automatically kill it by a hit.
So I'll try and just hack open the...
You give me a strength roll for hilarity to ensue as you're essentially using your lightsaber and going... His lightsaber is black in color.
How is that possible?
Although he seems completely ineffectual with it.
Well, lightsabers come in all sorts of colors.
But black isn't a spectrum of light, is it? I guess, yeah. Does it reveal like stains when you? Because it's black light saber.
Do you want to have a go at it?
Sure.
I hand him the lightsaber. Just be
All right.
careful.
Oh, I thought you meant I want to open the door.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Do you want to open it?
Yeah, I can try and shoot the lock out.
Let me let the cat out. I think it wants out. Fucking cat.
Oh, okay. If you want to try a different way, sure.
Yeah, I'll just shoot the bolt out.
All right.
Then it will never lock until tomorrow when everything resets.
Oh, by the way, I almost forgot, Freddie. Could you please give me, before Stephen has his shot at it, could you please give me a luck roll at half or -30, whichever is better for you?
Sure.
Nice. And while he's doing that, if assuming he fails, Stephen, could you give me a spot hidden roll at full? Perfect.
Yeah.
You're good with sticking with that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, and Freddie, a spot hidden roll at either half or -30, since Stephen has failed his at full.
Okay.
Not quite a fumble though, which would have made me very happy. I live for fumbles. That's a T-shirt I should get. Excellent. You guys are just continuing on with your life. Both of you guys can give me a 6th sense danger sense roll at half or -30.
Oh boy.
Oh, Corey, be sure to reduce your hand by 1, please.
Made it.
Something's wrong. Something's very wrong.
I'm like, wait, stop. I like,
Yeah.
around the corner.
I feel bad too. Or I look around. I mean,
Yeah, I look around as well.
I pull my loaded pistol and look around.
No problem. You see that the normal people who walk up and down the streets and go about living their 1950s lifestyle are looking at you guys with a very odd expression and blinking very rapidly. And it looks like the entire town has stopped for a moment, and then everybody begins walking and stuff again. Something's up.
Doc, you're the doctor. What's wrong with them?
They've never done that before.
No.
Wow, 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 says his lightsaber.
I turn off the lightsaber.
It makes the cool turning off noise that people would pay extra for.
What kind of lock is on the door, Logan? Is it just an old-fashioned bolt lock?
Yeah, it's an old-fashioned big key type of lock. It's nothing at all fancy. It looks like the door is really scarred up from Freddie just going for it.
I put the hog leg up against the keyhole and pull the trigger.
Oh, good. Okay.
Okay. Right. Both of you guys give me a luck roll at full as a huge explosion goes off. Corey, you're going to be a -10 on yours, by the way. Hey, she's back.
Hello. Sorry.
No worries. They're at a it looks like moo cow milk, and you're standing like on the sidewalk watching, and they first tried to use a lightsaber up the door.
I would like to hear our point, Logan.
Are you sure? It's not that bad. It's just a little thing called ricochet, and it goes. So anyway, here's what happened real quick, Jess. First, they took out a black lightsaber and beat on the door and looked disappointed and then turned it off. And then the other guy, Steven, pulled out this big friggin' pistol and shot it. And both of them go, oh, because it ricochets. And roll damage there, Corey, against the door. It's a D10 with this big pistol.
Oh, by the way, if you need cards, if it hasn't been there before.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, she's been to Burlington before, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been to Burlington.
7.
No problem. The lock is really messed up looking, but the door's still closed. And you're like, oh, yeah, it's shotguns or assault rifles. Pistol rounds don't do that much against locks, you remember. And it's
hold on.
dangerous. They have actual SWAT teams carry special shotguns with special loads in order to breach locks and stuff because pistols don't work, unlike in the movies.
I'm going to go to the DIY store, grab a crowbar.
All right. He goes, hold on, and he wanders off toward a store called Handyman Corner or whatever. Now, while he's there and you guys are waiting, you see coming from the distance, this is new, you've never seen this before. It looks like a big black Lincoln Town Car with two guys who are dressed either as the Blues Brothers or Men in Black, and they're cruising in your direction.
Oh, shit.
We'll follow Freddy.
You guys hurry after Freddy. You see the car, like the two guys are doing the looking at you, and then they begin backing up to try to get over to where you guys are at. You hurry into the store as their car goes in front of the store. Freddy's sitting there with a crowbar, and the guy's like, "Let me just wrap that up for you," he says, pulling out some butcher paper and brown and twine.
Do I see the
Oh, you see the other two hurrying in, looking worried. Well, one of them looks worried. The other one looks confused. Like, why are we here? What's going on? Who are these people?
These look like the people that Alex described that reset things.
Yeah, we need to leave.
Okay.
Now,
Wrap this up, says the guy. He's moving at old man speed, wrapping up.
No, that's fine. I'll be back later for it. Is there a back exit? Can I see one?
Give me a luck roll at full. I don't know. Nobody's ever had to use the back exit here before, so give it a shot.
Okay.
Nope. It appears to be a nice solid brick building with small windows and such. You realize you're trapped like rats.
What if, okay, when we, never mind.
Anyone have a by any chance? A call reroll?
No, you're fine. Fine. What could possibly go wrong?
I don't think we have 20 minutes to go to that place, right?
Nope.
We don't have 20 minutes.
Yeah, you might want to save your hero points for, well, it's up to you because shit's going to happen. Oh, yeah.
I've never actually... No, we need to leave, I think.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I'm going to spend a hero point. We need to leave.
You make me sad.
I know I do, but I'm responsible for these two.
Yeah, but if you make another fumble, this will make me happy again.
I'm going to play my skill 15.
He really wants a fucking back door, I'll tell you what. All right, go ahead. I must get out. I must get out. Give me the crowbar. I'm leaving now. He says. Oh, yes. Let's see. You just made it. You didn't make it by anything special, did you? 85, 30. No.
Nope.
So it looks like one of the windows over there is big enough. You're going to have to smash it with your crowbar, and then you should be able to get out that way. If you'd made it by half, you'd have a lovely back door. If you'd made it by a quarter, the back door would be open. I have different successes.
I'm going to tell them I don't know what they are, but I don't want to find out. Just one. And I'm going to open the window.
No problem. He goes over and begins smashing the window. At this point, as the window is smashing, The two guys dressed up as you've seen the men in black and stuff like that, right, Allie?
Yep.
Cool. They come in, they look at you guys, and pull out pistols. The window is smashed open as we go into combat rounds. Heroes are first, villains are second, and stunned. I can't believe they
Right, perfect.
Screaming and terror is approved. Have you guys, Allie, have you been in combat before?
No, I have no idea what to do.
Perfect. Okay. A little bit of basics instead of having everybody roll initiative and stuff, because that's slow and stupid, and we don't really need it. We just need to know if the heroes are going first or the bad guys are going first. That's all that really matters. What the approved action is if you do that instead of doing anything useful, then you get a card. So tactically, it gives you a reason to do stuff other than shoot and move, which is all that most combats are about, right?
Okay.
So this round, don't worry, we'll go through it slow with you. Screaming and terror is approved. So if you go, which would be a letdown for your entire gender, right? Then you'd get a card instead. But heroes are first. So I'll start with the air two. Alex, what do you do?
Can I scream and climb through the window or no?
No, that's like I just told her, the approved action is doing that instead of anything useful.
All right, nope, climbing through the window.
Excellent. Give me a climb roll at +10. This is an easy thing to get through. You just a little bit of a climb up, but a fumble may cut you on some of the shards of glass, because this is not safety glass. It's old-fashioned glass when we knew how to make glass that could kill people. He dives through the window like a champ. Over to Stephen. What do you do?
Same. I'll make
Give
my
me a
exit.
roll +10. Ha-ha, you say.
Oh, ow.
All right. He kind of drapes himself over the window and lays there panting. And over to you. What are you doing there, Allie?
I can't get through the window because he's blocking it, right?
You can. You just climb over him. You have to do a climb roll, but no bonus for you. So just straight up climb.
Okay. Yeah, then I do that.
All right. You climb over him like he is just some sort of window monkey. No problem. The agents for their round, they advance forward, pulling out large pistols. Fortunately, the only one who sees this is the guy laying in the window. So let's hope they don't go first next round.
Wait.
What?
I play a card.
Oh.
Training time. Or not training time, round revision. Sorry.
Oh, shit. Do you want to keep go to the next?
No, I want to keep the villain stun heroes first.
All right. Next round. Heroes are first, villains are second, and stunned. Round revision gives either option and stuff there. You'll learn all the cards. They're a little confusing at first, and you'll forget you have them and stuff, but they're friggin' vital. Corey is one of the masters of card play. So
that's what you'll check, by the way.
So heroes are first. Corey, you're the only one stuck in the window. Give me a climb roll +10 or acrobatics to roll out of it. Either way. Onto the appropriate side. Fumble will put you back in the store, though. Won't that be grand? You roll out the window. You're with the other two. Right. Going over to Alex. What are you doing? Ready.
Yeah, I know what you meant. How long? Well, when we're at Clem's, how long does the whole procedure take? Is it just like
many combat rounds? No, it's not. It's not close to end. So you're talking like a minute of bullshit. So in combat time, that's 12 long rounds.
Okay. And the gate that goes to MMO land is in the pool, kind of fountain thing. Yes.
By pool, you mean huge ocean with a deathly whirlpool in the center of it that would probably drown you, and possibly has more monsters hiding in it? Then the answer is yes.
Yeah, that's a bad place.
It really is.
We have one up.
But Clems may exist outside of the normal, rules. Agents may not go in there.
You guys spent around discussing things. What are you doing there, Allie?
Is there any... Okay.
Quick,
okay. Is there anywhere where I can like hide behind, or is it just like open?
Give me a sprint roll, and I'll put you out of sight around the corner of one of the buildings. Sprint roll.
What roll? A sprint roll.
Yeah, running sprint.
Run your butt off over around the corner. I'm the only one who knows what they're doing. The R2 are like, do you think clems exist outside of space-time? And he's like, maybe. And you're like, let's run around the corner.
I can't find it. Uh-oh. A minute.
Running sprint. Yeah.
It should be under what?
Running sprint. There's different kinds of running.
Yeah.
So running sprint.
The third column, top right-ish, somewhere.
It's bolded.
You can do it.
I can't find it. That's so weird.
Do you see right, like the R's or?
Yeah, there's. I don't.
You see repair?
No. Wait, 1 minute. 1 minute.
Maybe it's not. Maybe the window is too small.
Oh, I found it.
Yeah, you can drag the windows bigger if you want for the characters.
Yeah, I forgot that was a thing.
Well, you're still getting used to all new stuff. Just so you know, Allie, in my experience, because you seem as clever as anybody else who's played this, which is good because we like clever people. It takes generally about 4 sessions, and then you're in it. Yeah. So you sprint around the corner, which is great. The other two, the agents wander up and look out the window, and while stunned, let me check their. They begin blazing away at these two, but they are at a severe negative due to being stunned.
Can we dodge?
No, you're discussing things outside of space-time reality. One shoots at each of you. So the one shoots at Freddy, hits, of course, because Freddy's life is a misery. And the one that Steven misses by that much. The one on Freddy does a mere 1 point. Phew! Ah, my shirt! You wounded my shirt! 1 point of damage. They have no shot at her at all. They're just blazing away at you guys. And there's no expression on their face. They've got like the earpieces, like with the curly cord and stuff that go into their shirt. And pistols, dark shades, suits. And they look so average that they're almost generic. And in this case, both of them are brown skin. Because they have diversity. And so, right, we now go to next round. Is anybody pulling any more shenanigans with the round revision? Yeah. Oh, it saved his butt. All right. So, heroes are first. Nobody has any stun damage, so that's fine. Any action you have to roll for, if you succeed, is approved. So, we'll start off first with Freddy. Apparently, discussing things of the universe is not really helping you right now. What do you do?
I'm going to start running towards the temple to the east.
All right, no problem. You take off along the main street to the east. Give me a sprint roll to see how you're doing. Meanwhile, Steven, what are you doing?
I'll follow Allie.
All right. The good news is...
I'll run after her, I guess.
Yeah. And Allie, what are you doing? You see actually nothing. You've gone around a corner, so you're not getting shot at, which is just great.
Do I see where Freddy's going?
You peek around the corner this round. You see the agents are like, you see Freddy sprinting off in the opposite direction you went, and the agents are they spend the time like ominously looking out the window, and then they disappear back into the shop out of sight.
Oh, frick. Okay. So
Quick.
I'm gonna try and go where Freddy's going, like that direction.
That'll mean running past the front door of the shop again.
Is there a way I can, or through the window?
Well, you could actually
like,
just go on the back of the shop. You could to stay away from the front door because there's no back door. Everybody knows that for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Can
Sure.
I?
Give me a sprint roll. You begin running along the back of the buildings. That seems safer to you.
Yeah, maybe.
Let me check on the agents things. Yeah, no problem. So, Stephen, you ran over to where she was. She doesn't like that, so she runs off. And it's like a big zigzag. It's like, hey. This is called having no plan before going into battle. Yay!
Don't forget to draw a card, by the way.
Yes, anybody who succeeded in their action, in this case sprinting, gets a card. And if you've got more than 4, discard one of them. If you get a red, then it still kicks in because reds are always bad. So, meanwhile, I'm going to next round. Right. Heroes are first. Discharging a firearm into the air, hitting nothing, aka celebratory fire, is approved. So going woo-hoo, which is super dangerous. That's approved. So the heroes are first. Freddy, you're running down the main street.
On my bracelet, I'm just going to say temple portal, and I'm going to continue running.
Meanwhile, over to you guys both get a temple portal message. So we're over to Stephen. What do you do?
I will follow Allie so I can help get her to the temple because I don't think she knows where it is.
I don't.
And Allie's just running that away, yeah? Just keep going?
Yeah, I just keep going in that general direction, and hopefully I'll find something that looks like a temple.
No problem. Meanwhile, have gotten back into their car and are beginning to chase Freddy down the street. They have a slight advantage in that they're in a motorized vehicle. Freddy has a big disadvantage being that it's behind him, going the same way as he is. We'll probably run him over really soon, like maybe next round. So, next round comes. Heroes are first. Cursing your foes approved.
Are there any cars back here, Logan, or
there's cars all over the street, but none behind the businesses and such. They just park them on the street. Since they only have 2 streets in this town, that's last street parking.
Got it.
So, right, heroes are first. Freddy, there's a big Lincoln, black Lincoln bearing down on you swiftly.
Can I duck into between buildings where the car can't fit?
Yes. You begin running between buildings. You find the other 2 PCs. Are you guys continuing to run in the same direction?
Might as well.
The party is reunited. Pardon?
I said I'm following Freddy because he probably knows what he's doing.
Excellent. Well, unfortunately, the buildings aren't very close together, but it got you off the street, so it makes it a little harder on them. They make a drive roll to do the vroom, and they're happy to chase you all over town and stuff. The car slews in. Now it's behind all 3 of you. Apparently, Freddy has brought his friends. We go now to next round. You can hear the engine gunning. Villains. Something good happens with the villains. And they're first. Posing dramatically is approved. Right. Now this is one of those potential times where you can declare that you're dodging because the villains are going to try to run the 3 of you over in their big black Lincoln Town car.
Yeah, I'll dodge.
I would like to dodge.
Yeah, they're even doing the like slewing it sideways so they can try to just all 3 of you. So find your dex maneuver dodge skill and mash it because here comes
you use the hero point.
Oh, come on, just go under the wheels.
Ow.
Oh yeah, the bad guys just.
Oh, can I use a hero point to try and not fail that?
Yes. Okay. How many hero points do you have left?
10.
Nice. Be sure to keep careful
Ah,
track.
so fail.
Look like you're fated to be hit by a car, but perhaps it'll propel you forward.
Maybe. I'm not gonna waste anything else on that because I'm running well.
No problem. Let's see. The guys roll to hit you with the car. No problem. He didn't get much speed. You take 5 points of damage. So of those 5 points, 2 are real, 3 are stunned. Keep track, because once the total of all those hit points matches or exceeds your hit points, you're either dead or unconscious.
Okay.
You go, ugh!
All right.
Give me a free dex roll real quick, Allie, to make sure you're on your feet or not.
That's the dexterity move or dodge one, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, same one that didn't let you down twice before. No, in fact, you seem to kind of skip forward a bit as it's hitting you. You land on your feet, like a cat, one would say. And we now go to next round, because dodging was the hero's round. You guys are basically trundling forward and stuff. Their car is slewed sideways. Heroes are first. Villains are second. Posing dramatically is approved. So, Freddie, what do you do?
I want to trade Allie a card real quick, if you want it. Basically, well, do you have any trash cards that you don't want, that you want to give me?
That I don't want?
Yeah,
I mean, like, yeah, sure. I have a multiple.
Yeah, okay.
So I
Let me
can just give you that.
Yeah, take this. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then trade me after I do this. Whatever you have.
Wait. Yeah. Give me a second. There's like a bunch of windows and it's like getting confusing. There we go.
That's how you convince your dad to buy you a much bigger monitor.
So Alright, now I'm gonna play a, it's probably not needed, but maybe it is. No, it's not. It's fine. So I'm gonna pull out my pistol.
All right. Do you have fast draw, or are you taking the round to pull it out?
I'll try and fast draw it.
Come on, give me a fumble. I want that baby up on the roof. Corey, what are you doing for your round?
I'll cross back out to the in-between buildings so that they have to
Excellent.
Back if they want to come get me.
It looks like Freddy's going to stand and fight him, so that's cool.
Yeah, well, I want to like duck behind cover and get ready for. Well,
okay.
Well,
duck behind the corner of a building while fast drawing. Meanwhile, what's Allie do?
I'm going to play this card that says that I'm immune to stun damage.
All right. Cool.
That one. I just discard it. And then I'll do what Steven's doing and try and like cross back through the buildings and try and like
either a maneuver roll or a sprint roll. Your choice.
Well, it's easier to do maneuver because it's right there.
Wow. All right.
Wow.
You dive behind, and now you're using, let's see, you two have gone around the building. Freddy is at the corner of the building getting ready to shoot. One of the agents opens his door and kind of sits up like he's one on the opposite side so he can shoot over the car. The other one rolls down his window, then gets ready with his pistol this round. And next round. Not sure what brought these guys here. Heroes are first. Villains are second. And Freddie, you're first. You've got 2 targets of opportunity here.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Which one's in less cover? I'll shoot that one.
They're both in about the same amount of cover, but it's just a vehicle, and so you're not sure if your pistol will go through it or not.
I mean the
driver or passenger. Pick quick. Combat. Fast.
Driver.
Excellent. Driver is a better choice. Go ahead and try that.
Yep.
He attempts his super dodge power. He just kind of twitches his head slightly aside at superhuman speed, and the bullet missed him. Wow, you say. And right. So, the other two, what are you guys doing this round?
I continue to run.
All right, you know where the temple is, yeah?
I tell Allie that. I'm like, I know where we're going.
So you guys are basically sprinting away, yeah?
Yeah.
Excellent. Both of you guys give me sprint rolls. I'm curious to see how well you do.
Yep. Give me a second. I think my computer's lagging, so that's fun.
What?
I said I think my computer's lagging, so that's fun.
Yay.
Oh no!
No problem. Hey, Steven's doing the go on without me. Go. I'm wounded. Meanwhile, you hear large caliber pistols blazing away. Holy shit. One managed to get through and do a crit, even after negatives. Freddy takes 18 points of damage as a bullet goes through his eye, exploding the back of his head. Oh, all right. You spend a hero point. It missed by that much. The building is getting ripped apart by gunfire as they blaze away with absolutely no expression on their face. Next round. Heroes are first and hasted. That means you get 2 actions this round. You can only sprint once, but you can do sprint and something else if you wanted. Hitting someone with a chair is approved. So, since Freddy is in the firing range, what do you do?
It's an action to pull out an item, yes?
Yes.
I'm going to pull out the grenade. And
that would be in your backpack. That would be more than one action to get that.
Yeah, good point.
You could haste, take off the backpack, and then open the backpack. And then third round or next round, pull out something, and then next round activate it. Then next round throw it. You see how long it takes. You need to be ready for these things.
Crap, that might take a while then. Okay. Then I'll shoot the driver one more time.
He seemed super duper fast.
I know.
But you give it another college try. Go for it.
Nope.
He watches the bullet hitting the part of miss completely, and where are you doing for your action?
Yeah, I'm going to sprint after them.
Excellent. Give me a sprint roll. They're going to try to shoot you through the building. It just shows like a bullet trying to go through one wall, then the other wall, then through you, then through the wall behind you, then into the school, then away. Give me a sprint roll. See how you do. You begin waddling slowly, ominously away from the combat. The agents shoot the building where they think you're at. There are severe negatives, but they got like a 20% chance to hit, sure. Chunks of the building are getting ripped down. Freddy's like, So,
and I'm on the bracelet, I'm like, below the door. I can only say 3 words. I can only say 3 words. So yeah, below the door.
He repeats them back to you for his round, and we now go to.
We're hasted though, right? So I can still run.
Oh yeah, well you've already run. I'm going to next round. You get 3 words per round though. Oh, it's a good round. Oh yeah, you did already run. Yeah. You did. Villains are first. Heroes are second. Heroes get a total heal. So all that damage that you had on yourself there, Ellie, heals back up. Hooray! Maneuvers. Running is a kind of maneuver for both of you two. If you want to give me a sprint roll, if you make it, you get a card. But meanwhile, the agents are still blazing away at their 20% chance at Freddy because they're first and they are going for it. Oh, wow. One managed to hit, but it's not a crit, Freddy, because he's shooting through a building at you. You take 7 points of damage. You go, You're shot in the leg, and you feel just like Morpheus getting shot in the leg through a wall. It's amazing. Are you taking it? Oh, actually, this, and then you get your total heal. So you're fine. Your leg got hit, bloody, healed, all at once. Oh. Yeah, so a lot of pain, but no pain, no something. So all three of you give me sprint rolls. You two are, next round, you should be at the temple thing, because this place isn't that big.
Okay.
So, how's those sprinting rolls? Everybody do okay?
Yeah, I passed.
Hooray! Freddie just kind of waddled slowly and ominously away from the we gotta get her somewhere more private to lurk there, Corey.
It usually works. The cats aren't in here. Anyway.
Don't worry, we'll get you a soundproof cell eventually. It'll be good. So we now go to next round.
Oh, is she sprinting or no?
Yeah, she did her sprinting roll.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then it's sorry.
Heroes the first wit is approved.
What is approved?
Wit. So if you say, instead of sprinting, if you want to say something pithy and funny, you can get a card for it.
Okay, so we're not at the temple yet, but we're almost there, right?
If you make this sprinting roll,
I made the previous sprinting roll. I didn't make it.
If you make this one, then you are at the door.
Okay. All right. Once I get there, I'm going to try and take the grenade out.
All right. There'll be several different rounds of stuff and all that, but you should have a little time before they get there. So go for your sprinting roll. And Allie, are you going in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll too?
Actually, you don't have to. You can slow down because he's going to take out a bomb or something like that. And so I don't know if you want to get really close to where you're at now.
No, not necessarily. But
okay. And right. And Freddie made his sprinting with a crit. Holy crap. Yep. He decides to put on a burst of speed. You can see them in the far distance and stuff. It looks like he's dropping his backpack and stuff. Meanwhile, the bad guys, they get back into their car. They're not in any real hurry. They know there's nowhere to go. And they pop the clutch. They're doing the dramatic skidding around thing, getting the car into position so because it doesn't like effortlessly go wherever they want it to. So they have to change direction. And next round, everybody gets a total heal. Yelling, "I have the power," this round is approved if you do that instead of anything else. So meanwhile, Dr. Stevens dropped his backpack. Now you're into like a meta round thing because you've got some time as they're trying to get their car out of there. You pull out the grenade thing out of your backpack. You see Freddie in the distance sprinting desperately in this direction, hoping the car doesn't come and run his butt over. What do?
I tell Allie that to take cover. To take cover.
Oh, okay. I forgot to mention. Have you seen? She hasn't seen the temple before. Holy crap!
Nope, I have not.
It's a weird-looking place that he's taking you to. Oh, could both of you guys give me sanity rolls? This may influence things a bit. As you can see, space and time are literally warping around here.
Oh, I've maxed that out.
Oh, well, then that's fine. You're not at all worried about space and time doing strange things.
Where's my sanity?
If you click on basic info.
Yeah.
Then, and you scroll down a little bit, it's a big bold thing that says sanity points, and there's a little picture of a dice next to it. If you roll it, it'll roll your sanity.
Oh, okay. Seems legit.
Make sure you have your 58. Okay, cool.
You take 1 point off of your sanity, and then in your space-time distortions, write 1.
Yeah, it's if you scroll down, there's time and space distortion.
There you go.
It says.
Yeah, so your sanity goes down to 57, and then your space-time distortion you add 1 point to, which means that eventually, after you've taken 14 to max it out, then that crap no longer bothers you. You could walk into TARDIS and go, I don't care that it's bigger on the inside than the outside. That's not even the weirdest thing I've seen today. You know, that kind of thing. Get blasé toward that kind of stuff.
Chill.
Good. Let me know when you're done with description stuff.
I can figure it out while you're explaining it because I don't know what to do with it. So just explain it. So.
Well, it's a picture to look at. I put it above the fumble deck discard area on the thing. And that's what the top of it looks like. The base of this strange statue thing is it's a big, huge, wide base, and it looks like it has some sort of big, huge metal blast door over it, completely securing it off from anything that could possibly ever get in there. The blast door thing looks big enough that you could drive a car into it easily.
Huh. Chill.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is kind of spooky and creepy looking, this thing. So, meanwhile, Corey's pulled out the evil feeling looking black sphere thing. You've got it in your hand, Corey.
Okay, so here is the chain of events that I would like to do. I'd like to place it down in front of the blast door, stick my pinky in the hole, and then run into cover with Allie.
You feel some sort of switch or protuberance in there with your pinky.
Like an on-off switch?
Maybe.
Or whatever, I flip the switch or however it works.
There's kind of a clicking, crunching noise.
Okay, I run.
All right, you grab your backpack and run. Go ahead and give me a sprint roll. This one's important to make. Failing in this will not make you a happy bunny. Fumbling will make you.
Do you want a skill 5? It's not a lot, but it's something.
Yeah, sure.
Just, I'll play it. You just give me something.
Yeah. Allie, did you figure out how to decrease your sanity and stuff?
Yep, I figured it out.
Hooray! Don't be afraid to ask for help because, like I said, it takes about 4 seconds of hard
I use the hero point.
Come on, just fall down. Just go.
If you want, hold on, before you do that, I have a replenish, if you want me to use it now.
You have a what?
A replenish.
A replenish?
Yeah, do you want me to use it now?
No.
It might get you a reroll or something.
No, let me just use a hero point real quick.
Okay.
Well, actually, does anybody have any good cards? Because if you don't, it may be a great time for a replenish.
I don't really have it.
No. Oh, you know what? Don't use your replenish because I'll use my first.
I have an assistant. Do you want it? Do you want me to use it on you?
An assistant?
Yeah, it's like a plus 5%. You want it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll help on his reroll.
Okay, and then here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play training time real quick. Just, I want to check in laser pistol, Logan.
Done.
Okay, and then I'll play discard.
Oh,
so I can refill my hand.
You want to refill your hand?
Yeah.
That's good card play. He's still got it. Cha-cha-cha. That's been for decades played, so. Watch. Hardcore, like I don't go home anymore playing. The old days.
Okay. All right. I didn't get anything good. So okay. So, how much is the assistance?
5.
5.
I thought it was 10, wasn't it? Oh, 5. Sorry.
Yeah, it's 5. I'm sure there's a 10% one, but I only got the 5%.
Yay!
Hey. He sprints away. There's a clap, almost like thunder, where oxygen is rushing back in because literally everything that was in a 5-meter radius from that thing that he put down has disappeared, including the oxygen, apparently. There's now, after going through a big 5-meter deep pit, it looks like you can literally go in there. Meanwhile, the big black Lincoln is racing up the street. with one of the guys firing at Freddy as he comes over here. Freddy, are you wanting to try your dodge or anything?
Yeah.
All right. No problem. Go for it. It's fun running toward a bomb going off while people are shooting at you from the rear, you think. You don't like it. Have you got space-time distortion maxed out also?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me that dodge roll. Yeah. Oh, you made it.
Yeah.
No problem. He's zigzagging up as he runs up, being fired at. And it looks as though it is possible for a car to jump this thing, although it'll probably end up just crashing the car. But you're guessing that they're going to try it. And so you guys might want to all make a sprint roll to go into this new tunnel that is underneath the it looks like inside of this big thing, there's a corridor going down. It's big enough to drive a car through. Freddy trips and falls dramatically, hoping crushes him. Ellie runs down there like she is being in an Olympic event. She says down the darkened corridor.
Yeah, I'm gonna be able to fuck it.
There's pieces of debris and stuff. Like at one point, stuff had been stacked up against the doors and whatnot to try to keep people out, but it's all disappeared, and so there's half pieces of debris and such here.
All right, so, I'm gonna reroll mine.
Are you sure they might just crash their car or something? There is.
I'm still outside of it, right?
Yeah, but you know, I mean, your body will slow down the car. It'd be like hitting a deer. Oh, okay. Freddy, you guys all sprint down there. The agents, here, I'll just flip a new combat card as you guys sprint. The agents are going to try the wild, I can jump my car into here thing. Martial arts, nothing good's approved. Heroes are first. Everybody give me a sprint roll to get some more distance. The agents are trying at a severe negative. There's no convenient ramp in front of them or wherever, and they want to drive a Lincoln Town Car into here. They are amazing. Look at that roll and let me gloat.
Rogan, can my opponent fails that?
No, if you have a supporter re-roll, though, that would force them to re-roll their really hard to make roll. It has to be a direct action against you. Like if they were hitting you with their car or shooting you or something, you could definitely, opponent fails it.
I felt like they were threatening me with their car.
Soon, well, unfortunately for you guys, you're now caught running down the tunnel with not much room to dodge, being chased by a car.
Always fun.
Mm-hmm.
Do I remember how far the portal was?
Pretty far.
Right.
Yeah. We're going in the next round because extra fun.